Hello and welcome to Glory Girls.
Hello.
Back again, Bushidoing. Yes. Day Sports Princesses again.
Yep. Tournament practice.
I've not brought goblins, you'll have to know.
It's not just a rerun of a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, just playing it, yeah. I'm giving goblins a rest for a few weeks, I think.
Yeah, but you've had some success with them recently, haven't you?
I played at a tournament. It was Ryan Newland, thank you. He ran a really, really cool, fun event last Saturday. It won't be last Saturday because it'll be ahead of time because
We're filming this in advance.
Yeah, while I'm
At the time of recording, it was last Saturday.
Yeah. So yeah, he ran a really, really good 10-man event in Derby last weekend. Yeah, me and Rich went up there. Rich took his ninjas, I took my goblins. I finished third. It was alright, it was a really good day. Really, really fun, casual. Like one of those, the chilled events that isn't like mega competitive and that, it was just nice. We met up with a lot of people who we hadn't seen for a long time, so all the Sheffield lads, so Zy, Owen, Mike, and then Hal.
Everyone we basically roped into Bushido.
Basically, loads of our Guild Ball people who came across to Bushido, we decided to play with them in a tournament. It's just made me really, really keen for us to start running events.
Yeah, sounds good.
Long shanks, glorious. Just makes it easier. So yeah, big thanks to the Longshanks people for getting Bushido on there. But tonight there will be no goblins. There will be lots of spooky, ghosty type, monstery type things.
Yeah, you are bringing Yurei.
I'm just bringing some cool Yurei stuff.
The original plan was I wanted to go up against your Yuta as tournament practice, but because Yuta and Princesses have both been on the channel quite a lot recently, you've changed it up a bit, haven't you, and gone for something else. So
there's one I'll ever faithful. The man with the bucket on his head.
Even I don't know what his name is.
Makoti, I think. Makoti, yeah. He's everywhere. They were talking about in Derby. Oh yeah, you need Buckethead. It's become a thing now. Makoti is now Buckethead.
I'm sure the creators are very appreciative of your nickname.
He's got a bucket on his head.
It's fair enough. I can't argue with the.
You can't argue with it. It's a visual name. If you're going to go into battle with a bucket on your head,
then you shall be henceforth known as Buckethead.
Yeah. Simple, really. But yeah, we'll have a look at the list. You're using your princesses.
Yeah.
We've rolled up a scenario, so we'll cover it all now.
Yeah.
And for the Court of Yurei list tonight, we'll be using the Nightmares of Jigako theme, and the list will feature a Kami of Choking Fog, the Gaki, the Wanyudo, Waku, the Soul Collector, the Wraith, Makoti, aka Buckethead with a Jimio's mask. I'll be having a refuse pile, and in terms of events, I've got Crush the Oppressed, Random Act of Unkindness, and Feed on Fear. That is 100 Rise of Court of Yurei.
This is the 100 Rise Imperial March theme. So I've got Yeezy, Ji, Yanjing, 2 Golden Sentinels, Koshimura, Yukio, and we're in the Silvermoon. So I've got 1 Dark Secrets, 2 Inside Information, and 1 Shrewd Negotiation, which can cancel out up to 3 Rice event. Tonight's mission is Ichi no Riten. It's an advanced Vim open and zone control. Baseline deployment, 2 zones, 8-inch diameters, 1 friendly and 1 enemy. Variable 5-length game turn, no scenario objective interactions. Victory conditions, you've got 1 VP to the player who has the most scenario points during the end phase of turn 3, 1 VP to the player who has the most scenario points during the end phase of turn 5, and 1 VP to the player whose Vim is closest to the opponent's deployment baseline in the end phase of the last turn of the game.
Hello, welcome to round 1 of Bushido in Ichi no Riten. I'm going second, that's what it is. So I've got here.
You won the roll off.
I won the roll off, yeah. I've got the Gaki, I've got the Wraith, I've got the Kami Choking Fog, I've got Waku, I've got Makoti, and I've got the Wanyudo.
And then you played Feed on Fear.
Yep.
I've got Shrewd Negotiation, but your 2 other events are scary enough that I decided to let you have Feed on Fear.
Yep.
And save it for later. Then I've got Yeezy, Golden Sentinel B, Ji, Golden Sentinel A, Yanjing, and Koshimura Yukio.
Yep. And
it's me to go first.
You to go first, yeah.
And then I'm going to complex action with Koshimori to give himself an extra key.
Ready for his control nonsense.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Who's Soulless in this? I haven't really looked.
Oh, so Soulless, we've got the Wraith.
Kami.
Kami. I think that's it. I don't think he's soulless.
Okay. He looks like he should be soulless.
He does look like. Durable range, evasive, fear 6, fearless, immovable, willpower, fire, tough 2, willpower 1. So he's got willpower.
Willpower, yeah, so he can resist it. No, willpower is when you're doing. That's on your key things. So yeah.
Nice. It's good to know. Right, Gaki's going to make a run to there, so 6 inches. Nice and hidden. Over to you. Oh, sorry. Declare Vims.
Oh yes, I hadn't even thought about my Vim. Koshimori.
Makes sense.
I think he can be a Vim. He can't declare scenario actions, but it doesn't say he can't be a Vim.
Yeah, it's fine.
So,
I'm going to have the Gaki. I think.
Yep.
Makes sense. He's got regenerate, he's tiny, he's got fear, camouflage. Seems like a Vimmy type model.
He's also going to be running forwards, but
yeah.
Not to talk you out of it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, over to you.
Okay. Right, so he's your Vim and he's my Vim. So mine, so it's going to be... Get things out.
Make a snow test.
Flashbacks to 2 weeks ago. Or last week even. Walk 4. Just a walk.
So it's next turn you can give out all your hundreds of extra turns.
There is that, yeah.
Okay, so he's just going to make a walk to there, standing cover. There he shall remain.
Easy all run. She's got to face the way she's running, though.
And 3 for reasons.
Yep.
Indeterminate.
I don't know, it depends on whether you're going to banzai Wraith across the board or not.
I don't know at this point. I think he'll just go bloop and exhaust.
Maybe he's not scoring on that zone.
Oh, is it this a scoring round? Does this?
You're scoring every round, won't you?
Let's have a quick checky check.
Because it's scenario points.
Most scenario points end of turn 1. Yeah, you're right.
End of turn
End
3.
of 3. Okay.
So you're scoring each round.
Okay, but let's not do that as an action because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Let's move the Kami to there for reasons.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Golden Sentinel is going to run. Actually, he's not going to go his full 6. Going to hang back a little bit. Play it cool, Trick. Play it cool.
Play it cool, play it cool. Waku will walk to there. Waka 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 waka.
Oh, run tokens out of that. I'll go in a bit. Those two have run at the minute.
Yeah.
She'll just mosey on forwards.
What's the range? 5, 10, 15?
5, 10, 15, yep.
Do the tape measure, couldn't you? 6,
Sacrilege.
12, yeah, so that's probably almost 15 now.
Well, that's 10 inches.
Yeah.
I can get you a cameo choking fog.
Yeah, man, it's durable. Crack on. I think I'm okay with that. He's got durable range, so let's run him maybe? Yeah, let's run him. She's your only range, isn't she?
She is, yep. Well, he's got control.
Yeah, I mean this turn.
So he can't do it this turn. He's obviously
So he's
exhausted himself, focusing on what he's going to do next. She'll walk forwards for.
The bucket is going to kind of walk, but be within cover.
Yep.
Like so, he's like on it. Okay. Just so.
We need to find some better cover now, really.
Yeah. So he's on it. Okay.
Yep.
Shall I swap it for this? We've got something very similar size.
Probably not anything that small.
No. Okay.
Alright. Is he right in the centre of it, is he?
Yeah. So he's completely in cover, basically.
Yeah.
There we go.
So he's still visible, it's just obscuring, isn't it? But he's camo.
He's got
so
camo 4, yeah.
I've not got anything that's 6 cents.
Yeah, so. It's my thought.
She'll just walk for.
With a cloud walk.
No, she's just walking around that guy. She hasn't walked her full force, she's just bent round him slightly to go exhausted.
Let's go there.
Walk into the zone.
See, where's the door? Lucky. So he's got bonsai.
He's got bonsai.
He's got bonsai. So, question is, as a first though, will that get you out of 4 follow? So get to like there. Yeah, so if I get to there, I'm outside of 4. So he'll have to run again. So he's just inside the zone, okay? There we go. Hey.
Make sure he's out of 4. That was your intent, wasn't it?
Yeah, man,
well
he's out, well out, awesome. Hey. Get your stinking bell away from me.
He walked, didn't he, that one?
Who?
The
Him, he's in cover. From
oh,
that.
he gets the cover from
Yeah,
that.
yes.
So 6 is up to 8.
Yeah. He's immune to poison, fire, and prone.
So do I just put a shot in on Wraith then?
To be long. You in 15?
I don't know. That's another 5 on top.
Yeah, you in range now. Just.
I'm doubly sure.
Yeah, you are, Dave. You're fine.
Well, I'd just like to make sure. Precision measuring. I know it's not really necessarily a thing.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Yeah. So he's huge, isn't he? So I get -3, and then you get +2 for the cami. So that's -1. So 5s. Oh, I haven't put a death sentence out, which I'll put on Wraith.
How'd you... Is he immune to it?
No.
So what do you do? Just give it to him?
Yeah. That's the only thing this theme does.
Nice.
But he is the scariest thing on the board. He probably isn't, to be fair, but he is in my head. So she'll have a shot at Wraith. Standing still, 4 dice.
Needing 5.
5,
So 2.
7, 8. Brutal.
Okay, success level 3.
And then she's +1 normally, I think.
-2.
And
so
then +1 for death sentence, so
straight dice.
And success level 3.
Yep.
6.
3 damage. Not bad.
Could have been better.
Could have been better.
But you weren't that close. I should have waited on her really. But, so she gets a reload marker. Let's put all these runs out as well.
So that's your only range in a turn.
The range is gone now.
The range is gone. Right, quick, now we can play. Go, go, go. Go Bushido, go.
Ran twice. He's run. And she's run. No. Here comes the cammy.
So, yeah, so I'm right. Oh, what's that? Cool, over to you.
One thing about standing still and shooting is I've messed up with my placements a little bit.
Can you not do it this turn to give it out, or?
Necessarily about doing it this turn, but it's more about next turn. If you start within 3 of them, if they all start within 3 inches of each other, then effectively there's combinations you can do that gives them all the extra activations.
So you've got 2 activations left.
Yeah, you've got 3, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because I started first.
And you did a complex.
And then I did a complex. He's going to move. To there. Exhaust.
Gaki will go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stand out in the open.
No, within 2. There's you.
Does the cameo choking fog give the camouflage because he's benefiting from cover?
Yeah.
So he could be like a portable
Yeah.
camouflage machine as well.
Yeah.
It's quite good, isn't it?
thinking.
Trying to decide where I would like to move her. What does Wraith move normally?
5.
5, and he can boost for 1, can't he?
He can.
Boost.
Which means he can boost for 1 and charge 12 next turn.
He's going to have to walk to there, I think. I'm being a bit hesitant about throwing her forwards.
But why? Walk to there. So, shooting, we've got light-footed, that means, no, lightweight is...
Light-footed means you can move through scenery, lightweight is...
the move and shoot.
Yeah, you don't suffer the minus penalty for moving and shooting. Is it lightweight then?
Yeah, he's light-footed, so he...
Alright, yeah, so he's still getting -1.
Yeah. So if I move into there, move 4 to there, and let's just see what I'm in range for to shoot. And so which one of those didn't run?
Them.
She's
run, he's run, everyone else walked.
Okay. Oh god, sorry
But
Dave.
I don't think you're going to be in range of...
I'm a 9 at long range.
Oh, it's a 9, is it?
Yeah, so I've probably got an inch on that princess maybe.
Yeah.
So I might as well have a shot. I'm 7s. Long range is 6. I've walked 7s.
Yep.
6, 7,
Yeah,
8.
Just have a 1. So I'll take a burning 1.
A burn 1 marker, which goes at the end of the turn anyway.
Oh yeah, so I'll just suffer a damage run.
Some of the damage, yeah. So, and that is the... So I score 1 scenario objective point.
Yep.
And you score 0 because I've cancelled them out with that guy. And that is the end of round 1. Okay, round 2. So I won the roll-off to go first. I'd played Random Act of Unkindness and Dave noped it with Shrewd Negotiations. Dave then used what?
I used inside information. 1 inside information, I've got 2 of them, to make
the bucket
impetuous, so he has to be your first activation.
Do these have resistance?
They are immune to control.
What?
Golden Sentinels are immune to control.
How?
Because it says immune control on their card.
Wow. Does that woman have resistance?
No.
And you've got to put you can buy a reload thing on her, can't you?
No, I can't buy a reload.
No, remove a reload or...
No.
No.
No, she's got the one where she can heal all sisters back up to the full health of the healthiest sister. All sisters within 3 inches of her.
Okay.
So, and she can give out an extra activation.
So if I target her with an opposed key, that can't trigger bodyguard, can it?
No, bodyguard is only melee and...
And you've just got a flat 2 dice key statistic, yeah?
Yeah, and she can't boost it. I don't think they can boost those.
Okay.
Movement and... Oh no, some of them can boost other things, but none of them can boost key.
So the bucket will walk to there and I'll try and control you.
Yep.
Seems reasonable. Go on and roll your thing. Get 7. 6.
Oh!
5. No!
Is that his 1 shot, isn't it? Doing
That's his 1 shot.
Turn.
Yep. Over to you. Oh, the bucket.
The Golden Sentinels will both spend 2 to give themselves tough 1.
Okay.
She will spend 3 to give her an extra activation. She needs to start marking out now.
Who's she?
Who's she?
Who's she? Is that one?
This one's she.
Right, okay.
That's easy. And then she's going to reload. Keep that on because I'm sure I'll need it again.
Seems reasonable. So she's probably going to shoot at Wraith. Seems like a wise thing to do. Unless she wants to shoot at Thingy. So let's move 1, 2, 3, 4 into there, entire.
You are now within 10.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot Wraith.
Seems reasonable.
So 4 dice, and you are 5s down to 4s, and then I've got brutal. So 9.
So success level 5.
Success level 5. Straight dice roll.
Yep.
8.
8 is 5 damage. He's down to 2.
She regains the reload marker.
Right. So what can I do? So she's gone out to race. There's nothing stopping her charging thingy.
Apart from the fear test on 1 dice.
Who is that? That is obviously a thing. Okay, let's go with Waniardo. He's going to try and do a Soulfire.
Is it, sorry? That
Yeah.
guy, is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I don't know what his name
So
is.
have you got resistance?
No, armour 3, bodyguard, fearless, immune to control, and prowess melee.
Okay, so
And
it's
he's a tough one now.
it's an opposed key test, and then you gain a number of fire tokens equal to the success level of the test plus 1 and a spirit block marker.
Okay.
And I've got willpower 1, so roll yours.
Oh,
0.
0.
So 4, 5. So you gain 5 fire tokens. 1, 2, 3.
Fire 1, is it?
Yeah. So you'll. Oh god. Well, let's just put 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. So we'll take 3 at the end of the turn.
Yep.
And a spirit block marker.
Which is don't generate key, is it?
Don't generate key next turn.
So I'll leave them on because I can put them out in theory, couldn't I? I really
You
wanted
can.
to.
So there's.
Is it somebody else has to perform a weight action, or can he?
He can perform a white action to get rid of it. Yeah.
Get rid of them.
That's cost of 2.
And fire ignores tough, doesn't it?
Mm.
That's a shame. I don't know if he'd have it at the end because of that costs key to do, is it?
That costs 2. He's cost him 2 key, but he's. You gonna try and control me?
Might do. The only thing that can be in range of him this time round. I've got to get within 8 of him. So that's.
I mean, if you fail it, then that's.
You just have to have another go. So he'll walk up within 8.
Yep.
Try a control. I've got willpower, so I've got 2 dice plus 1.
Okay.
So 8.
Oh, 7. Well controlled. control. There we go.
I better take the 3 off for him.
So we're down to 1 dice. So I'm thinking of Buckethead just going up and punching him. Fearless, immovable, immune to fire, tough 2, willpower 1. So he's got, if I surprise him, he'll only have 1 dice. He'll all be going in attack. Buckethead's 2 will be going in defence. You've got 2, -2 to the roll. It keeps him in the zone. Although then it like gives that bloke carte blanche to go and punch him.
If he does, he'll take 3 damage. I've got to, hang on, I'm going to have a look at the weight and see how many fire tokens I can remove.
You remove 2 fire tokens.
2.
Yeah, so he's on 5 at the moment.
So he'd take 1 damage if he did that. So if he did a weight action,
he'd go down to 3.
Yeah. And he'd take the top 1.
You take down to 2, yeah.
You'd go down. You'd take the top. You draw down to 2, so he'd take 1 damage at that point,
Yeah.
rather than the 3 he's about to take.
So if he's controlled, you'd be allowed to take. You can take a what's it called? Come on, brain. You'd be able to do a bonsai with him, wouldn't you?
You can't bonsai.
No. Why?
Because he hasn't got bonsai.
No. He's got bonsai.
Oh yeah, I could take.
So you'd be able to
take
bonsai.
A bonsai, yeah.
No, let's go into him. So I'll start in his rear, I can go into there.
Yep.
So his face. Actually, I'm going to go round so he's not there.
Not surprised, I've got 2 dice, yeah?
Yeah, not surprising 2 dice, yeah. I think. Because I'm worried about leaving him open for surprise from the back. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
You've also left Buckethead.
Let me think.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Let's surprise him. There we go. Yeah,
right.
Let's surprise him. Yeah. So you're 1 dice to my 2 dice.
Yep.
1 attack. I'm assuming.
Attack. Yeah. Has he got any special attacks?
No, he's just got 4.
4. Yeah, I loved it.
Successfully defended. Okay, awesome. Over to you.
Do I try and control him again so that I control my zone? He's fear 5. So
6.
Fear 6.
Fear 6, yeah.
Fear 6. Fear,
Fear
6.
6.
1 dice.
Fear 6. Fear
Oh, God.
4. Fear 4?
What's the cameo choking fog?
No fear. Just durable. Durable. Parry 1. Range defense 2. Soulless.
Okay, so Easy's going to run over to here.
Mm-hmm.
With the extra activation. Oh, sorry, she's going to face that way. She's run to touch his base.
I don't know, do a white action on him. Smart.
And then she'll also, while she's the active player, pay 3 to give her an extra activation.
So she can reload. Ready for next turn. Should you just shoot that one maybe? Whacker? Yeah, I'm going to shoot you, so it'll be just long range.
So whacker, that's a shooting attack, is it?
Yeah, what? Oh, you can bodyguard.
I can bodyguard a shooting attack.
I don't think it matters. Would you like to bodyguard it?
Yeah, I'll bodyguard it.
Okay. So it's still 6s.
You don't do damage with these, do you?
No, just fire. 4,
Oh,
5.
missed.
So nothing. Amazing.
Yeah, so she'll perform a wait action to remove 2 fire from him.
So it's down to 3.
So he's down to 3 fire. Try to see if I can find a third fire token. Fire 1, there we are. So 3 fire 1 tokens left on him, and she's gone tired. Oh, I didn't mark the damage on. Yeah, just taking 1, aren't you?
Okay, so I'm going to move. Ooh, drag the objective. Range 3. So I'm going to shoot you, medium range.
Shoot who, sorry?
Her, basically,
yeah. Oh, bodyguard back round.
Okay. So it's 5s, it just gives that a stun marker.
Yep.
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 So
Just.
take a stun marker. There we go, awesome.
How much health has he got? It's durable, I'm assuming.
Durable with
2 key. Yeah.
2 health for durable, yeah.
Yanjing will pay 3 to give her an extra activation.
Who's Yanjing?
This one, the archer. Sorry. I'll point to them if it makes it a bit clearer if you want. And then she will move to there. There. Within 3 of a few people, and just standing in the middle. Hopefully still within 3 of that guy. Yeah. They go tired! Fear is just a real problem to unlock. Especially because none of them can key boost, so they've all basically got 2 dice or 1 dice against Wraith.
So I'm within 5. So I could go in. She's just going to bodyguard out. I'm not that bothered at this point. I haven't got a lot of health, that's my only problem.
2 health. She's got reach. I don't know if you can hit first as well with him.
How many dice is she?
3 dice, but she'll be up to 4 on Wraith because he's got a death sentence on him.
How do I get rid of death sentence?
Normally you can spend 3 key, but
I die.
no, my theme stops you from being able to spend key to clear it.
Right, so he's
There
got...
might be somebody you can remove conditions, you can remove them, but I don't think you've got anybody.
Not to my knowledge.
Unless Buckethead, because I'm assuming the Cammy's and Tiny Guy can't, and you've already gone through what that other guy does. Buckethead's just a bay, isn't he? Or has he got something else as well?
He's just a bay and lure. He's gonna shoot.
Yep.
Yep.
And she'll bodyguard with this guy.
Okay. 5. Yep.
Yep.
So he's stunned. He's exhausted.
She's the one that's tired, and he's the one that's on fire. So do I suffer any effects for going in on that guy?
No, he's just no skill and huge.
He's what, huge?
Anything within 2 inches, the EO within 2 inches, normal of skill and huge, so no nothing.
Right. I didn't know if he gave out any conditions or damage or anything when he went into his zone or stayed in his zone. Because some of them do, don't they? I think. Yeah, so he'll go in and hit him.
Okay. Tire.
That's what he'll do.
Can they bodyguard each other?
Yeah, but I can't bodyguard if I'm in
combat.
So actually, I should have sent the other guy in that's on fire. So I'm 3 dice down to 2 because of stunned, and you're down to 1?
1. No, I'm 1 dice. So
1 dice,
you
so I'm back up to 3.
Yep, so I'm 1 dice.
I'm going 2 in attack, 1 in defence, push defence.
I'm just going 1 in defence.
Yeah, I figured I just wanted to get my push defence off, so push you out of melee as well.
Okay, so what's your attack? 5.
5.
6 in defence with,
martial,
with parry.
Martial prowess, the 2. 5, 6.
So success level 0.
With a +1 on the damage. Any
You
armor?
need to roll an 8.
Nope.
Still on full health. Still on full health.
But pushed an inch back.
Okay. Woo. I'm alright with that.
And he goes tired. Oops, I always put it on your model then, for some reason. I'm outside of 4 of Gaki, am I? I couldn't move to that guy's zone of control anyway.
Yeah. See, I don't know if
I'd have to move round his base, so
yeah,
there's no way we get. If you're just within 4, then.
No,
how far does your move?
I'm thinking of going into you.
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing if I can get into you.
How far does he move?
4. just shove him.
Moving forwards, everything is in range.
I moved him back. I think I moved him back with the template and back in. Happy that's in?
Yeah. I've got aware and reach, so I'll be hitting you first.
You've only got you got bravery.
Fearless.
Fearless.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm probably not going to go in then. Yeah, it's silly me going in, isn't it?
They've both got tough on as well, so they reduce any damage by 1.
Okay, so can we, Bait's got intangible and cloud walk, so we could just walk over to that side and go into base. So fearless isn't ignored by dread, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Does dread ignore fearless?
I think dread ignores bravery. One of the things you do ignores bravery, I think. The other one means I have to roll 1 dice in.
Dread is. He's got dread.
I'll look up things.
So that means models making a fear test against this model reduces a key statistic by 1. It cannot reduce enemies with fear higher than the model's fear value do not automatically pass their fear test, so then it doesn't work. So it's
Fearless is the one thing I've got going for me against the fear faction, in that these two basically have to do some work against these models. I was just going to look up. He's got terror as well, hasn't he? I think terror is the one that cancels.
No,
out.
he hasn't got terror.
He's not.
He's just got dread 1.
So does he not? He doesn't cancel out bravery then.
No, he just reduces your key statistic by 1. So those being fearless.
Yeah, so terror and bravery cancel each other out. So terror is you have to re-roll successful rolls. Bravery and terror cancel each other out. Dread obviously is the other one that is, I think he's the only one that's got it. I think.
So you'll be 3 dice up to 4. No, 2 dice up to 3.
2 dice up to 3.
And I'll be 3 dice, but you'll be hitting me first, won't you?
Yeah.
Key block stops you declaring special attacks once it's on, doesn't it?
It'll stop me boosting.
Yeah.
Because it's blocking key. I don't think it blocks special attacks. That's Dirty Fighter. I think blocks special attacks. Let me have a look. So look at key block.
So he's got pierce and sharp, you see.
When this model inflicts wounds with this weapon, the enemy model gains 1 spirit block marker. Well, who got a spirit block marker?
Him.
He's got one, yeah?
Yeah.
Because that might come into play. Let's look at what spirit block is then. I'm presuming that's a model state. Spirit block. I don't think I've ever played against anyone with this. If a model has a spirit block marker, it does not generate key tokens during the key generation step. At the end of the key generation step, remove 1 spirit block marker from each model with a spirit block marker.
So he don't generate key next turn.
So he doesn't generate key next turn currently. So it doesn't stop you from key boosting, although I haven't got enough to key boost with either of them anyway. I've only got 2 each and I need 3 to boost. Because I spent them on giving them tough instead. Felt there was a better option to try and keep them alive.
Well, he's got sharp and pierce.
No, so it ignores the tough anyway. So yeah, one of them currently doesn't generate. This one doesn't generate key at the minute. They're within 3 inches of each other, so in theory, if you moved in, I could bodyguard them around so that you're hitting the guy who's already got a spirit block. Who's also the guy that's stunned and on fire, who's a bit more of a liability at the minute than the other guy.
Let's just do it. Let's just do that because I'm thinking too much. Right, I'm going in.
Okay, I'm going to bodyguard in.
Yeah.
I'll just no, I can't swap those over because we've got A and B.
Well, yeah, why don't you just move
change the things.
Just move that to tired, then put tired on the other one. Because he's going to go tired now after this fight, isn't he? So I'm 3 dice.
And I'm 3 dice. And I'm hitting you first.
You're hitting me first.
How many dice are you? 3 dice.
3. I can boost.
Are you boosting?
Yeah. I'm going Death or Glory.
I can't boost anyway, so it doesn't matter for me. I
Yeah.
just need to. I think you did that before. You allocate dice. You
Yeah.
decide whether you're boosting before you allocate dice. So what have you gone to? You could have
4.
do once, couldn't you? So you're down to 1 health, and you got 4 dice.
Yeah. This is going to be silly.
I feel like I should just YOLO this now.
Well, off the chose. What are you doing, Dave?
No.
Come on, Dave. What are you doing?
2 in attack, 1 in defence.
1 in attack, 3 in defence.
And no special defences.
No, nothing
Keeping you in
special.
base.
Come on then. What are you doing?
Oh my god, what a roll!
So that's a 6, a 6 and a 5.
So 7 in attack and 6 in defence.
Yep, so that's a triple
Has he
1
not
in
got rerolls?
He has no rerolls. That's a triple 1 in defence. So that's a success level 7.
Success level 7.
With an
1
armour
helper.
2. Yeah, so he's dead.
I've got +1 on the roll. So -1 on the roll. Can I actually
He can't
flip it? I can't.
There's no I can't. There's.
3 1s in defence is brutal.
I'm just going to take him. Would you like to roll?
8.
8. So 8 at a 7.
8 up to 9, down to 7.
Yeah, so it's 7 damage.
So I would have done him without the arrow shooting him. Oh, I got +1 on the roll as well, so back up to 8 because of the death sentence.
Not going to lie. He's not expecting that.
Trip 1s you can't really count for, and then that roll on mine as well, getting a 7, maxed out my attack.
6, yeah, that'd have been really well.
Right, that changes things quite a lot, doesn't it, really?
Yeah. Got a lot to do.
What's this?
He's exhausted.
Oh, he's exhausted.
Yeah, he walked into the cover and
Oh,
then
and
shot.
he shot twice. Oh, he shot. No, he walked and then shot.
Well, I don't know.
So he'll go in on this cami then.
Yeah,
So he'll
man.
walk 4 and hit the cami. So you're exhausted. So I'm
Yep.
up to 3 dice and you're on 1 dice.
I'm on 1 dice, yes. Okay, so the battery died. So Dave has just gone into the cami and
Yep.
he's gone 2 in attack, 1 in defence.
Push defence.
And I've gone 1 in defence.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, the defence doesn't matter, but the defence fails.
So defence 4, so a success level.
So just I'm going to martial prowess that too,
Yeah.
yeah, because then it doesn't matter. So 7 versus 4, so success level 3, plus 1 on the damage roll.
Yeah, so you do 1 damage, I think. I imagine. Just roll it.
You were exhausted, sorry. I wondered why I was rolling 3 dice.
Yeah.
I thought I'd rolled it wrong.
Oh!
Ah.
Success level 3.
Success level 3, 3.
Have I got armour? Don't think I've got armour. No.
So yeah.
So it's just
snake
1
eyes
damage.
plus 1. Just enough though.
Yeah, just 1 damage.
But he was only ever going to take 1 anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and he just because I re-rolled the defence.
Yeah.
I think that 1 would have failed because it would have been a 0 in defence.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have counted, even though you didn't put any dice in attack.
Yeah.
But as it is, it doesn't matter because I'm martial prowess it. But sorry, you should be facing that one. So I'm not in the zone.
Yeah.
Just for clarity's sake.
So he's exhausted and he's stunned.
He's exhausted, stunned. Exhausted means he can't bodyguard. Just in case that influences you. Oh, I need a spirit block marker for that guy as well. So keep forgetting. He's got that on him. I don't know if you get spirit block markers or not. Oh yeah, spirit block.
I don't think I can get quite into it. Oh, I might be able to. Just if I. Let me get as close as I can. Oops. God's sake, I apologise for me just whacking bases because it definitely means you're in range. I don't think I can quite get in. So. think you were right on both accounts. I don't think I can get quite in.
More by luck than judgment.
What?
More by luck than judgment.
So what I'll do is I'll walk him to here, to be just outside of both of these chaps and be tired.
Okay.
Yeah. So then he's kind of an equidistant away for Odin, so he can choose which zone he goes into. Yeah, so he's tired now.
Is that after that you're done, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's his stats?
He's a 3 melee dice.
Melee thrash 3. So I'm going to have to go into him, aren't I? Because the reality is that if I don't go into him, you go into an exhausted stunned model who's down to 1 dice.
Yeah, so you're down to 2 dice going into him.
And I don't get any benefit from bodyguarding into him because I'm already out of that zone, although I can't get that zone anyway.
Yeah.
So is it better off for you to come over here? Is he soulless?
No, he's tiny.
Tiny. I feel like I might as well do that instead then. So Koshimori is going to walk up to here and try and control him.
Yep, he's only got 1 dice.
With his remaining 3.
3. Yep.
Yep, heat.
There you go. You play.
So he's in that zone of control now, isn't he? So I can't. But I could. So can I walk round the back of him now and turn him round?
I don't know. Just kill him.
Well, I don't know if I will kill him. That's the problem.
You got 3 dice to my
walk
1.
in and hit you then.
3 dice and attack, yeah. Is he soulless? Yeah, he's soulless, so he can't be.
Can't be what?
He can't be feared. I was going to say to only take a fear test. Okay, so you're 3 dice in attack.
3 dice in attack.
So my 1 in defence. That's a 6 in defence. 3, 4, 5.
5. Defended.
So it's defended. Over to you. Oh, hang on. Never mind. I'm going to carry on.
Yeah?
Yeah, carry on.
Alright. Oh, he's exhausted. So I'm not in his zone now, so I can walk round to here and hit him and get in the zone. I've got plenty of walk to do that. He'll walk round to just be in the zone.
So you're 2 dice against my 2 dice.
Well, I think I started out of your zone, out of your sight, and stayed out of your sight. So is that surprise as well?
Were you at my sight the whole way around?
Oh, he was stood here. Let's move him back. Let's see if he was actually out or not. So where's your zone of control on this guy? So if he's facing forwards, that 180.
Yeah, fine. Surprise him.
Yeah.
Move him a little bit in, cure out the zone at the moment.
Oh, is it
There you go,
the
there you go.
inside?
Yeah,
not
yeah,
this?
there you go,
Sorry,
yeah.
I thought it was the ring.
No, get on in, come on in. So I'm down to 1 dice.
I'm down to 2 dice.
You're fearless.
Yeah. Just 2 in attack.
1 in defence.
5. Martial prowess to 1.
4.
Still a 1.
So
so
success
5.
level 1.
Success level 1. Any armour?
Nope.
7 up to 8.
Here's 1 damage. So he's exhausted, de-exhausted. He's got, what, 4 activations over there now?
She'll reload.
It's reasonable. He's got Cloud Walk.
Yeah.
Why don't you just run this way?
Because I want to come and attack this guy.
Oh, right. It's a move.
That's a 4, but I can run her, but I didn't want to run her if I could avoid it. But I can't avoid it, so...
There's got to be a run then a walk.
But that's not going to get me the zone though, is it? This is turn 2. You'll be on none.
He's got Camo 3.
Who has?
Him, and he's in cover.
Oh, he's in cover, yeah. So I can't do that anyway. Oh no, I could run 6 inches. Yeah. He's not durable, is he?
No, he's not durable.
Oh, he's got fear though, isn't he?
Fear 5.
So
6th sense means he can't be surprised, doesn't it?
Well, I thought that was aware. You have to check 6th sense and see what 6th sense is.
I think 6th sense means can't be surprised. Let me just double check. It's gone beyond it for the last one, but just for next ones. It's never surprised. Ignores the camouflage trait and has immune to blind.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But we learn new model syndrome.
the amount of 6th sense we play, we should know by now.
Yeah.
I just use it because
so
it gets rid of camo.
So I should have just walked Buckethead round there because he's 6th sense.
Who's his?
Buckethead.
Buckethead, yeah. So you could have. Yeah, because I was thinking you were getting an attack from the back.
Yeah.
Of him. So I can get in on him. But what is the benefit of that versus anything else? Do I kill the cloud? The cloud dying is possibly better.
Possibly.
And I haven't got to take a fear test to go around the cloud.
Don't have to take a fear test for it now.
He's fear 5.
He's fear 5, yeah.
No, let's do it. Let's run. So she'll run 6 to get within 3 inches of him.
Yeah.
Is he camo 3, did you say?
Camo 3, yeah.
So within 3 inches and then walk in the rest of the way.
Yeah, do a fear 5 before you walk.
Yeah, so I'll go the 6 inches first so I know exactly where
Yeah.
she is.
So you'll be within 3.
So within 3.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
6.
6. Not surprised.
Nope.
So I'm 3 dice.
Yeah.
4 dice for outnumbered.
No.
No, you go down a dice.
2 dice
2
to outnumber, 1 dice
and
because
1
I'm exhausted.
So you're down to 1 dice.
Yep.
Well, just 3 in attack, combo attack.
So 1 in defence. 7.
And martial prowess the 1.
Oh god, 2.
8. Success level 6.
6, 4, 2.
2 and 0. So 8 plus
Dead.
1, 9.
Oh dear. Yep. What else you got to do?
She's got to do something, but she's out of 4 of him because you measured it that way. So that's not destructible. So I think she... I can't get within 3 of him. So she just stays pretty much where she is, I think. No, she'll move so that she's within
4.
within 3 of him, yeah, or within 4 of him, so she's
Yeah.
get to him.
I'm going to use Crush the Oppressed to double the states on him to
Yep.
give him poison, bleed, burn 6.
6.
Because then he'll take 4 damage in the end phase.
Yep.
That's all I got. I think that's the only damage I'll be doing this game. And that is the... So, no score in this round. You You have 2 models in the zone, I have 2 models in
Yeah.
that zone. We both have 1 model in that zone each. So yeah, so no score. Okay, round 3. So Dave won the roll-off and is going first. He tried to put a control marker on this chap and failed.
Yep.
And what else? You put an impetuous marker onto my cami.
Yep. This golden sentinel is going to activate and try and hit this guy.
Seems reasonable. You're fearless.
Yeah. Which is why he's going in to hit that guy.
Yeah. So I'm
Three dice, yeah.
3 dice. So I'm gonna pay 3. I haven't spent any yet, have I?
He's just building it up.
Oh,
Did he not do?
He gains 3 a turn. I'm going to spend 3 to boost up to 4 dice.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, 2 in attack, 1 in defence.
4 in attack, none in defence.
Whoa, going for it.
I have protected friendly within 3 inches, so I can remove him for you not to do a damage roll.
Not to do a damage roll?
Yeah. So do you?
5 in defence and 6 in attack.
6, 7, 8 in attack. So, in 5 in a... Yeah, cool. Let's protect him off the board. Bloop, bloop.
Any model.
Any friendly model
Any
within
friendly
3.
model.
Well, he had 1 health and he's impetuous.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I've got a success level 3 with Pierce 1 and Key Block.
Yep, so armour 3.
Armour 3. So it's -2 on this roll of success level 3, is it?
Yep.
7.
Down to 5.
2 damage. Ooh, that's awesome. So it's...
And they're both tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've left these tired markers on. I don't know what I've done with the other ones, I must have put them away.
So, I guess... Has she got any willpower?
No, none of them have. They've where is she? G. So bodyguard, bravery, command, princess, coordinate, attack, princess, prowess, melee, vengeance, blood brothers.
Okay.
And she's got perfect defence. So if you go in, then
He's going to try and control you.
yep.
3.
Oh, I've got to roll, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there waiting for you to roll yours. 5.
Fine. I'll turn and face.
Obviously.
Because
Otherwise,
why
yeah.
not? I know. I suppose I better walk into the zone. Because that would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If I walk round this way, just because reasons. Because I can move after doing it.
G will pay 3 to give her an extra activation. She'll pay 3 to give her an extra activation.
I don't think my list is very good.
It's fine until Wraith dies, but the problem is with a 25 Rise model, I'm always going to put Death Sentence on it. I'm fairly sure I can put Death Sentence on Wraith, he's not immune to it, and therefore he's just a bit of a liability when I can shoot him with that, even with the cami, because it's still, I still get a reduction of 1 because he's huge, and the brutal helps as well. Yeah, she'll try and walk into it, so it's Fear 6.
Fear 6, yeah.
Fear 6, Bravery for a reroll. No,
You're fine.
So brilliant. So that takes her down to... And that surprises him, he's not aware or...
Bonsai, charging bonus, durable, evasive, fear 6, fearless, immovable, immune fire, tough 2 and willpower. So
Tough 2?
Yeah.
So surprised. What's his dice normally? 3.
2.
2. So he's down to 1 dice.
Yep.
I can't boost, so I'm on 3 dice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to be 1 in defence.
Well, you're down to 1, are you?
Yeah, this is 2 dice, he's surprised.
Oh. Sorry, can I change my thing now?
Yeah, fine, put them all in attack.
They're all in attack, but it's 2 in attack, powerful attack, which
Yep.
you pay 1 for. I didn't realise he was down to 1 dice. 6. Ooh,
Woohoo, success
6.
level 0. Good luck.
It's not worth martial prowess in that. Success level 0,
Plus
plus 4 on the roll.
-2. No, minus 2 damage, isn't it?
Yeah, tough is minus 2 damage.
So the max on that is 3 damage. So if you roll a 12,
it goes down to 1. But what if
But
on
then that's
success
good.
level 1? What's that? If I manage to 5 that to a 6.
you'd be 4 damage down to 2. And but whenever I suffer wounds, you gain a fire marker.
No, I'll just have to roll this.
So you need to roll like a 12, potentially. Well, just
Or do I just re-roll and see if I get a 6? If not, what does it matter?
just re-roll it, because you've already got 2 5s. Why not re-roll it?
Because if I don't, if you've got a 6, so I can theory.
Yeah, you could re-roll it to.
No.
Because if you get a 1, it's there you go. It's exactly the same.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it's a 5 and another.
Yeah.
So you got +4 to this roll. So you need like a 8,
8,
9, 10, 11,
11,
12. 3 damage.
Down
Tough
to
2.
1.
Down 1. So then you get a fire 1 marker.
Fire 1.
Yep.
I haven't got any fire 1s. Oh, I might have actually.
Here's 1.
Poison here. There's fire 1 there. And she goes down to 2 activations remaining.
I'm thinking of going to frighten you. Buckethead might just walk into you. Yeah, screw
I
it.
think I've already passed a fear 6.
Yeah, but I'm walking into you to frighten you.
No, but I think once you pass the fear of that level, then you don't have to pass again.
What, for the turn?
Yeah.
But that's not to test to be frightened.
I'll pause it for a second while we check.
Yeah, so feel free to correct us.
Yeah,
but,
we don't know. We had a quick check up. Someone has said it to me, but I'm not entirely convinced that that's right. So we're going to play it with. You can try and create.
Yeah. So give me a fear 6 test. You'll be fine anyway. No.
Bravery.
Ooh.
No.
So you're frightened.
Frightened.
Frightened, crowded out. So -2 dice. How many dice are you now?
1 dice.
Against Buckethead's 2.
I'm very tired.
So he's got key block on now.
Oh, because I took damage.
Yeah.
Spirit block or key block?
Key block.
Key block. Just key block becomes spirit block, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Let's just put that down for
Yeah.
now, so we know something's on him. 1 in defence.
Got him 2 in attack.
Oh, I shouldn't have got anything enough. Could have paid for perfect defence. 6.
Oh, of course. Nothing, you successfully done it.
Oh, he's got durable range, hasn't he?
He does have durable range.
And I've only done 1 damage to him.
You're under 1 damage turn.
He's not in cover.
Nope. He is in combat, so you have to arrange thingy
No,
to.
because she can shoot at her own sisters without hitting them because of her thing. So she could walk into the zone and shoot him in the back. Seems like the right thing to do. So surprised, because I started out of your...
Yeah, fine.
front half.
Well, I'm not surprised because I'm 6 cents.
Oh yeah, okay, so not surprising. Saw that arrow come in, snatched it out of the air.
Yep.
Hopefully not though, hopefully you just take an arrow right in the back.
5s, is it?
So I moved, but 4s, yeah, 4s up to 5s. So 5, 6, 7, 8 because of brutal.
So success level 3.
Success level 3. +1 on the roll. Got any armour? 9 up to 10.
And success level 3.
Success level 3.
4 damage. Lose them on 2.
Takes a reload. And loses that extra activation she has. And your game.
Agile and evasive, what does that mean? I can leave in zones of control and do all stuff like that and ignore everything?
Yeah, but I don't think you can ignore base to base, but you can move through zones of control. Just check, because I don't... It might be one of them...
Agile is ignores models base to base.
There you go, that's, I knew one of them was...
and evasive is that you can just walk through everything.
So you can just walk away. Is he intangible?
No, annoyingly.
Oh, he's facing just the wrong way for a banzai charge on
Yeah.
that sentinel as well, isn't he?
But I could do it on her.
You can bodyguard in.
Only the other one is already burning, yeah?
Yeah.
So I could do that, I suppose.
He'd have to travel in a straight line. He can still do it, I think. It's just be the way that he ends up. He must be. Yeah, he's well within 8, so he can easily do it. It's just the direction he has to go in.
And slam attack does what? What does slam attack do?
Sorry, I was going to turn into face him as well.
Yeah.
Slam attack knocks you prone. I don't know if does it do half damage.
Move D3 inches directly away and becomes prone. So that could be a thing to potentially push him out of the zone.
Yeah.
But obviously the prone, then they'd have to use the other activation to stand up. Let's do that, screw it. Well, I'm spending 2 to gain agile evasive, and then I can make a 2-inch move at the end of my activation. So she's going to...
Yeah, we'll bodyguard in.
Yep. Turn to face, bodyguard over there. There's 2 fires there.
He's got 2 on him, left on him, hasn't he?
Yeah. You're fearless, aren't you?
Yeah. That's another reason why I'm bodyguarding him in.
I've only got 2 dice. You attack first, don't you? But I'm immovable, so you can't push me. But you can sidestep away.
I haven't got sidestep.
You've only got pushes.
I've got push defense and force back attack, both of which would push you, which would be no good to me.
Okay, cool.
3 in defense.
2 in attack. Slam attack, obviously, with charging bonus.
I probably should have tried to kill you, shouldn't I, really?
Or you just 8. 5, 6, 7.
Martial prowess.
5, 6. 6. Success level 0.
Success level 0. You. Oh no, I rolled more dice. Oh no, because it's because you both got we both got 1s, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I successfully defend.
Awesome. Over to you.
P.O. hit this guy again.
To
exhaust them both.
Yep. So, okay, so I'll spend...
So you've got 3 of them.
I'll spend 6 to boost up to 5 dice. I've done no damage to him, have I?
No. No, you have. You did 2 damage to him, so he's got 4 left.
So you're how many dice?
3.
Cool.
3 in defence.
3 in attack, 2 in defence. 5, 6, 7.
Martial prowess to 3. I should wait until you finish rolling, I think, for 7.
5, 6. So,
Defended.
Yep, defended. Both exhausted. I'm exhausted, you're exhausted. Yep, I'm completely out of durations.
She'll reload and shoot him in the back again. 4s this time.
7. 8, because of
8
brutal.
because of brutal.
Accessible 4.
4.
Dead.
I suppose she'll run 6.
Oh, you failed one fear test, so I've got a key on now.
Well, she's frightened, isn't she? She can still move near frightened things, she can't go into base to base with them. She'll try and walk into him.
Okay, fit
Try and
6.
surprise him.
Yep, fine. So
she's 3
exhausted,
dice.
surprised and crowded out. I'm down to 1 dice. No, down to 0
All
dice.
up to 4 dice. Mine's 4 in attack, combo attack.
Yep, 1 defence. 6. So you're 7.
Oh, martial prowess to 1.
8.
8.
So 2 and a
success level 2
0.
and a 0. Success level 2. 7 up to 8.
There's 2 damage.
And success level 0. 7 up to 8. Nothing.
Got him to hit him.
Yeah, she can hit him again as well.
Yep.
This guy, yeah, will hit him. So you're down to
1 dice.
1 dice.
Yep.
So he's normally 2.
It's normally 2, yep.
So I'll just do 3 in attack.
I'm doing 1 attack.
Oh,
2.
martial prowess the 1.
So you've got
6.
a success level 6
Success level 6.
each.
7 up to 8. Have you got any armour?
I've got 2 tough 2, so it's 6 damage down to 4.
Are you still alive?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you take a burn.
He's burning for days. He's going to be dead now because you've got a success level 6 against me,
Yeah.
so and he's only got 2 health left.
Oh, I might kill someone. 5, yeah, so he's dead. So that's 5 damage. So that's... Oh, hang on. So, when a non-soulless model, non-insignificant model is killed within 6 inches of the model, this
Can
model
heal
gains
2?
an activation.
Well, he gains an activation.
Yeah. Ooh.
Back in the game. I should have hit him first then, I didn't know that.
I didn't think that was... I did not think that was going to be a thing. Well,
to be fair, his only option is to hit me with...
yeah, I can hit the...
You can hit her...
Yeah. Yes, I'm down to... I'm just down 1 dice.
She's tired, so she'll go to exhausted when you hit me.
Yeah.
You're down to 1 dice.
No, I'm down to 2 dice. Because I'm only crowded
Oh yeah,
out.
you're not exhausted, yeah, you're crowded out.
Yeah, so I'm down to... So you're on how many
3
dice?
dice.
Cool.
Yep.
Yep.
3 in defence, sidestep defence.
1 in each. 7.
7.
Yep, so it's sidestep away.
That's the end of the turn anyway, isn't it?
So you want... Are you going to get outside your melee?
I don't have to be outside of melee, I just have to be outside of your... Oh, she's intangible as well, so, sorry, cloud walk, so she's just going to be outside of an inch of your zone of control.
Okay.
and she stops when she's outside of the inch.
So she'll take a fire damage at the end of the round.
She's got a reload marker on her as well.
And that's the end of round thing where you score 1.
I've got 3 models in here.
What's your ice total?
16. No, they're all 16 points, so that's 48.
So yeah, so
16, yeah, 30, yeah, 48 because they're all 16 points.
I'm 39.
So I get 4.
Yeah, so at the end of round 3 is that?
Yeah.
So you score a VP.
They reset now.
I think they reset, yeah, let's have a look.
And you spawn a rat.
When does it spawn?
When a VP scored.
So a rat goes into base space. It's, you know, Richu. Oh, they don't reset.
They don't? Oh, okay.
So you're 4 to my 2. Okay, round 4. So I automatically win the tactical test. Woo! Because that's the thing.
Oh, he doesn't generate it. Sorry.
No.
I'll just put key on him.
So I win the key test because of my thing, and 2 people have got spirit -1. It's this one and that one.
Seems like the most sensible thing because fearless guys don't have to.
Yep.
I suppose you could have done it to kill him or something, but
Yeah.
shoot him or something.
So I'm going to start by this rat going into this person.
Yep.
And punching her.
I also didn't mark the damage on G, so she's down to 3 health.
So 1 dice.
3 dice.
I've got Pierce 1 and combo attack 0. You haven't got reach, have you?
No. You're hitting me first.
Yeah. And you're how many dice?
3.
3. Okay. So we're tired now.
Taking it out of this.
Pierce 1 and combo attack 0. That ain't bad, is it?
With 1 die.
Fine.
You should gang up, shouldn't you?
I think that's the purpose of them. Right, okay, I'm ready.
2 in defence, 1 in attack.
I'm going 1 in defence. Yep, successfully defend. Oh, success level 0.
Level 0. I'm going to martial prowess the attack.
Hey, so nothing.
Nothing
Yeah.
happens. Success level 0 wasn't really working, I don't think.
Yeah.
Although I could have sidestepped defence and shot you afterwards, but never mind. Kosher Mori is going to try and control this guy.
Oh no. 6.
6.
Nope, controlled. Amazing.
I got it. He's targeted.
Rats will punch her.
Yep. Two in attack, 1 in defence.
1 attack, combo attack.
He's going for it.
4.
5.
7. Dead.
7.
It's got 1 health. But you're exhausted.
Yep. Still got a reload marker on. Sentinel will hit this guy. What health has he got left?
Like 6, like 4. 1,
4, because he
2,
healed
3,
2,
4.
didn't he?
No, he didn't heal. He has 6
Oh,
health. He only took 2.
Didn't he do damage and then he easy did damage? And then he healed 2 when the guy died?
No, he's only taken 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did nothing to him.
No, the combo attack. No, she did something on the combo attack.
Yeah, the 2 damage. He didn't do anything.
Did he not? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was success level 0.
Alright.
You've done loads of damage to him. So you're hitting me.
Yeah.
How many dice are you?
3.
Okay. 2 in attack,
2 in
1 in
attack,
defence.
1 in defence.
Okay.
Oh. I have to martial prowess this too. Makes it slightly better. So I've got a success level 4 against you.
Yep.
5 up to 6.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Of course. Yeah, I'm out of people.
You run 6. Oh, you can't run there actually. I have to run there, do you? He runs that way.
Mhm.
It's his activation.
Mhm. So he's tired.
Yeah.
Opposed key don't count for bodyguard, does it?
No. And I am down 1 dice.
Yeah,
for
which
either
is
of
the
those.
one that's on less. Has only got a couple of health.
She's only got 3 health left. She's taken 2. The other one's full health.
So let's move to there or whatever. Be within 6 inches of her. Let's spend 2 and do whatever it's called, the soulfire.
Yep. So I'm down to 1 die.
Yep. 0.
Nothing.
So 8. So take 8 fire 1 tokens.
6 and a.
Oh, up to
Once
I
you get willpower, yeah.
So you take 8 fire 1
fire
tokens.
1 tokens. She's dead at the end of the turn.
Ooh, more victory. So let's just put a 6 and a 2 next to it. And he's exhausted.
Although she could wait it out, couldn't she?
She could wait twice. A bit down to 4. Take 2 damage, yeah.
She could wait 3 times. Pay 3. Yeah, it's 1 dice to get in on him. Yeah, she'll pay 3. She'll wait 3 times to get rid of 6.
It's down to 2.
She'll walk over and then put the other 2 out, and he'll wait as well.
Cool. End of the round?
End of the round.
Cool.
Okay.
You
4.
get 4. I think there's probably not a lot of point carrying on at this point.
I'm basically going to just...
You just do that again.
Yeah, well, worst case, what's he going to do? Kill one of my models.
It's not going to kill anyone.
And at that point, I'm just scoring another 4, aren't I?
Yeah.
So
So
Vim's alive on the other side of the board.
thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Nice quickish one, I think.
I don't know.
Probably felt a lot longer than it did.
Yeah.
Put this as March on.
I'm hoping. I can't find anything that tells me I can't put death sentence on a soulless model,
No.
and it just says an enemy model gets death
Yeah.
sentenced at the start of the game.
Yeah.
So I think I'm alright putting it on him.
Yeah.
In which case, that was great because that basically, the ranged shots on him means that he was just a liability for you in the end, and it's 25 rice out of your list, and at that point you're always going to struggle anyway.
Yeah.
And that was like your primary beater, and after that you didn't really have a
Rolling
beater.
triple 1s in defence.
Yeah, that was brutal. And then the fact that I rolled a 6 in defence and a 6 and a 5 in attack, although I only needed a 6 and another number. But yeah, so I mean I only had to do 1 damage, so I didn't even need that really. Once you'd rolled trip 1s, if anything would have...
Dice.
But I think, I mean, he is like the big... Any 25 rice model ends up being a linchpin of your faction, of your army list, And if they die, and he died without him doing anything,
He did nothing.
He sat in the zone and got you a scenario point.
Yeah, but no one was in
else
it.
could have done it. Yeah.
Just a rat swarm.
He scared everyone away from going anywhere near that zone turn 1. That was the only thing he did.
Yeah.
And you would have crowded me out with the other models you had available anyway.
Mm.
So there was no point going in there. And then got shot to pieces. And then at that point he was a bit redundant because wherever he went in against, he was going to struggle without being able to boost as well. And that's a big chunk of that list then.
Whacker, don't know what he did. Put out a couple of fire markers.
Yeah, and he's expensive
21.
for what he did.
21 rise.
I'd have to have I didn't properly look at his card. I mean, that healing stuff was quite useful. But
Yeah, but that's if someone with a death sentence, because you've got to use an action to put a death sentence onto someone.
Oh, to heal, sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
What's
to heal.
the thing he did though?
If someone dies within 6 inches of a non-soulless, non-insignificant model, dies in 6 inches, he gains an activation counter.
Right, that's it, yeah. Which would have been useful if he was not in combat, but the fact that he was in combat
With
and
something who was fearless.
Outnumbered
And
he was outnumbered. Oh no, she wasn't fearless, but
Yeah.
we were already in combat at that point, so he gained the activation and all he could do was hit her.
Yeah.
And she had one activation left, so at that point you were just exhausting her.
Wan Yudo, don't know what he does.
He's supposed to fly in and pulse out fire, isn't he? But if everything's
Did
spread
you see
out,
that?
well, this is the point. I split my forces because I'm trying to do two different zones.
Yeah.
So he has to go to one zone or the other, and then he only ever really had one model around him, so he couldn't really.
But at 2 dice and not having ignoring crowd outs, indomitable.
Yeah, I suppose a big ring of fire that he just flies around, banzaiing everywhere. I suppose that's it. He's got the cheap banzai as well.
Yeah.
But he has only got 2 activations. So.
Yeah. 18 rise. It just seems some of the older models maybe aren't as good. I don't know.
If I'm thinking about, if I look at him, and was he Fear 6?
Fear 6, yeah.
Fear 6. So he's got a decent fear on him, but if I look at Inito, Masanagi is 18 rise, and he's the 4 dice combat monster who can pay 2 to give himself cleave for brutal 2. And I think I'd rather have him in a list than the fire ring.
Yeah, and then Whacker's 21 rise.
Yeah, and I can get Mizuki for.
But his thing of
less
where,
than that.
so him shooting out fire is all good and well, but if you can out activate him, you can just wait it to make it disappear.
You are making them spend activations doing that at that point. Because there were a couple of times I was like, do I really want to do this, that, and the other? So I had
but
to
it's
run
not
the
even that easy to do because I've got to get success level of at long range. It's success level of 6.
I was looking at Akimoto in Ito, who does he spits poison and puts poison 1 markers out.
But poison can't be cleared.
It can't be cleared, so he's better than that. But it puts out a number of poison 1 tokens depending on the success level. So then at that point I can put out, if I've got success level 3, that's 3 poison 1 tokens.
Yeah.
It's a ticking time bomb, but it's one that can't be removed unless you've got a heal in your list, which not everyone brings heal. Well, very few people bring heal, I think.
Gaki, I was going to try and keep out the action and put him in the cover, hiding him away from people to the side, just past my zone. Once Race died, I had to try and do something with him.
Yeah.
It was just a bit of an exercise in removing models.
I think once Wraith died, I was like, I can't see how I'm going to lose the game at that point, because Wraith was the only thing that could remove models.
Yeah.
And when I got him down to low health, and then he flubbed his roll and died without doing any damage whatsoever, I'm like, okay, that's probably the big scary beater gone. And at that point, I couldn't really see who was going to cause me an issue. Mikoto was kind of left himself exposed and shot to pieces.
Well, he was stuck to because you'd controlled Wanyardo.
So it was kind of the forces were pulled apart, but there was nothing. I mean, Wraith was going to be the linchpin of the list, and when he died, there was nothing else left. I don't think that could kind of hold its own. I mean, more minor kind of average fighters, they don't do huge amounts of damage necessarily. And it did take a while to get people off the board, but there was no threat back.
Excuse me, sorry.
So probably not a list that I don't think I'm going to see you bring that.
No, it's just a chuck together list.
Yeah.
I thought I'd do some fiery stuff, but No.
So I suppose what you're asking for is
List suggestions. Someone convinced me that Yurei can be good.
other than Utah.
Other than Utah.
Yeah.
I have most of the range. Annoyingly, and most of it painted as well.
Don't tell him to use the summons because he's tried that.
I've tried the
like
3
it.
summons. I've got the new summon
They
gluttony
were
downstairs. now.
super powerful when we were playing it wrong.
Yeah, they were good when we played it wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, please, any Yurei players, help me. Help me not clutch on Utah.
And then I'm going to put the princesses away again. Of getting a handle on them now. I like their play style. I just need to get some Silvermoon painted and bring a bit of Buto or Rose action next time round.
Yeah. Brilliant. It's probably a good place to end it.
Yeah, knock it up.
So thank you everyone for watching.
Thank
Hope
you.
you enjoyed that game. Again, any list suggestions, any rules errors. I don't think there was many rules errors there, but we never do.
No, we weren't sure about fear. Do you have to test fear again if you've passed it once in the turn? We couldn't find anything that said you didn't, but someone had told me previously that you didn't have to test again.
It was Zoe, so
I wasn't going to name drop
I'll
him.
name him.
But yeah, Zoe had said you only have to test once if you pass. So if that's right, then let us know because we didn't play it that way. But
If Zoe's wrong, like I believe he is,
then we'll just
carry
keep
on
telling him.
business as
Every
usual.
time you see him, just keep telling him that.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and obey, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Bye.
Bye bye.